Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. It is Friday morning. It's February 9th. It's about 7:10 a.m. Happy Friday. It's a show I have been doing for quite some time. Wearing my blue hat today for a couple reasons. A, because it's kind of chilly. It's 40 degrees outside on this February 9th. Maybe 3 or 4 reasons. B, it's my daughter's gymnastics hat. And I don't know, always kind of makes me smile and kind of makes me silly or kind of laugh a little bit when I wear it. And C, and most importantly, I'm wearing it today because it drives my wife crazy. She thinks I should wear a dark gray, more serious toned hat. Thinks this is a little girl's hat. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm okay with wearing a little girl's hat. But anyway, this is a show I've been doing for quite some time, and it's a show about me talking and sharing some experiences and sharing some feelings and sharing some ups and downs that I go through as, I don't know, guy in middle America. And if I'm going through them, people must be going through them across the country, men and women. And I've been doing it for almost 5 years now. And because of that, I've realized that a lot of people are struggling with stuff. And I call it stuff, but I think most of my stuff came in the form of anxiety and depression at times, and struggles and worries and fears and concerns and maybe overactive mind. But anyway, for those that have been watching a while, you know it's not just a show about me talking about my bright blue hat or my overactive mind. For those that have been watching a while, you know it's also a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And with that in mind, I got a nice hot cup of coffee. It's obviously hot because you can see the steam rising from it against my black coat. And I'm so excited to take my very first sip at this a very late hour for me. I usually, for a long time I was getting up at 5, sometimes in the 4s, and doing my show and drinking my first sip. Was able to sleep in last night, and for that I have gratitude. But anyway, I'm excited to have my first sip, and I hope wherever you are, whatever you're doing, that you got a hot cup of coffee in front of you as well. Cheers to us. My wife's gonna be mad at me twice today, but it's not really my fault. It's the peppermint mocha. I don't think she cares that much for the peppermint mocha. I think I need to make a run to the store, pick up some other brands or flavors of coffee. Coconut mocha is a big hit with her. Anytime we ran out, it's such a big hit, we go through it quickly. Anytime I find the coconut mocha, or toasted coconut mocha, I think Starbucks calls it, I buy it up because I know it puts a smile on my wife's face. And despite my wearing of my light blue hat, kind of in frustration, tease efforts of my wife. It's better when she smiles. Life's better when the wife smiles. So let's have another sip of coffee. Anyway, how you guys doing? How you feeling? I just sleep. I slept pretty well, but I was up during the night a couple times, tossing and turning and struggling a little bit, and kind of feeling down and anxious and worried. At one point, I actually, there's thoughts in my head, hey, I've been doing this show for 5 years. Is anybody still watching? Does anybody even care? And I was editing a video I was doing, and I was watching myself talk, which sounds kind of funny. And I felt a little better just seeing this guy on camera, this guy who turned out to be me, talking with such enthusiasm and openness and energy and positivity. And it was confusing to me because at that moment, as I'm laying in bed at 2 in the morning or 3 in the morning or whatever it was, I didn't feel the energy, I didn't feel the positivity, I didn't feel the enthusiasm or the zest for life that the guy on the phone had. But it resonated with me and made me feel a little bit better, and made me feel a little bit more optimistic, and made me feel a little more positive in that moment. And I realized if it's making me, some guy at 3 in the morning watching on social media, maybe it's helping somebody else. So this morning when I woke up, I took my dog for a little walk, real little walk, and saw that it was a nice day. I started building up some enthusiasm as my coffee brewed, and decided to, again, pop on my hat, which gives me a smile, pour myself a cup of coffee, and come sit on this patio on this, what's going to be gorgeous, gorgeous day in early February, and appreciate the medium that is this, that I get to communicate with an audience, and appreciate the sun shining. You can't really see it, but it's coming up behind me or off that way. And just appreciating the morning and the day and the weekend we have ahead of us, and the life that I'm living, and the coffee that I'm drinking, and the wife that I have, and the kids that I have, and the blue sky, and the occasional birds chirping that we can hear at this time of year. So made me feel good, and it's nice to feel good. So let's have one more sip of coffee. I hope you had a wonderful night's sleep. I hope your week has gone wonderfully. I hope that if you have struggles, you're able to cope with them in a healthy fashion, and deal with them and acknowledge them, and kind of put your arms around them and give them a little hug, because sometimes even our struggles need a hug. And yeah, but most importantly, I hope you are loving yourself, and I hope despite whatever struggles or stuff you're facing today, that you know that you're feeling good, and that you're loving yourself, and that you're forgiving yourself, and that you're able to have a smile more times than not as you go about your day. So again, I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're loving yourself. I hope you're forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.